EastEnders back on BBC One tomorrow at 7:30. Later this evening, double comedy with the Vicar of Dibley at 9 o'clock, followed by Harry Enfield. And next, we're changing rooms.
It's the biggest moment of your life.
I'm arriving at this wedding in style if it's the last thing I do.
The dawn of a new beginning.
Don't tell me you've changed your mind.
A day you'll always remember.
You told me you could drive, you little toe rag!
2 special episodes of EastEnders are a marriage made in heaven.
What if I'm making a terrible mistake?
EastEnders, New Year's Eve at 5:30 and 8 on BBC One.
I'm telling you, I'm going to make this a day to remember.
Bank Holiday Tuesday on BBC One. A big day in Ballycay.
A double vodka and white for me and the girls, and then we're off to Lorenzo.
And Kathleen has one too many.
Just push the cone down. Don't throw your weight around with me, copper.
And in Jonathan Creek at 9, it's not who, it's how.
I've seen my share of spells and sorcery, but nothing quite like this.
As a freak accident turns into something more sinister.
What have we here?
Don't miss the drama. Bank Holiday Tuesday from 8 on BBC One.
Springtime in Dibley, time for a christening. Comedy with the Vicar on BBC One, after a quick change.
Hello. Still in the festive spirit then. Now, the trouble with doing changing rooms at this time of year is the weather. It's rainy, it's sleet, it's cold, it's grim, and we all hate it. So I've put an end to all that for this seasonal special. I've decided what we really need is a bit of winter warmth. So we've come here to Tenerife. Don't need those. Just sunshine. But Graham and Linda must be kidding themselves if they think they can take this line down. We may be in the sun, but there's still an awful lot of DIY to do. Both our neighbours live here full-time. Joanne and Richard have been out here for 9 years and work in a bar, while Paul and Louise have been here for 5 years and run an accommodation agency. Now, I thought it would be fun to make those designers do most of their shopping here. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with on a budget of 125,000 pesetas. That's £500 to you and me. I suppose it depends on how good their Spanish is. Paul and Louise would like a more exciting look for their modern bedroom.
Style-wise, I like more traditional, classic sort of look. I like modern furniture. With everything that we've done in the house so far, we've tried to sort of keep a little hint of back home, really.
We've chosen this room because it's obviously a bedroom where you spend a lot of your time, and it's just the room that we have done nothing with. It's just a mismatch.
The main difference between, well, certainly my taste and Rich and Joe's taste is I like things to be fairly spacious. I don't like a lot of clutter, whereas Joe and Richie's house is ornaments or bits on every surface. And sometimes you just want to go around and pick them all up and stick them all in a bag and put them under the bed, out the way.
Paul and Louise's style is definitely a lot classier than ours.
Oh, yeah.
They have probably more top-of-the-range furniture and ornaments, but I still prefer my house to how theirs is. Mine's more cosy, theirs is quite posh, don't you think?
Show house.
Yeah,
it's like a show house.
It is like a show house. It is my taste at the moment where it's like, I don't like anything modern or chrome.
It's easy to clean.
Not that he'd know about that. So I'd definitely like to keep that sort of style, maybe like country cottage, if you like. I'd like it to be like my mum's, actually, back in England. Right, here's the deal for the next 2 days. Sun, sea and slog. Loads of hard slog, OK? Red, you've got Linda Barker. Blues, you've got Graham Wynne. Time to swap keys. Okay. And off you go.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Beach is that away. Okay, okay, I'm only kidding.
This room looks fantastic now it's clear. Really empty and airy, and I love it. Please tell me you don't want to bring everything back in.
No, we don't. We want to go completely the opposite way.
Do you?
Before it was full of clutter, every surface had ornaments on, bits and pieces, and we want to just get rid of it all, keep it nice and bright and airy.
Excellent.
And more, a lot more spacious.
Minimal, quite contemporary.
Yeah.
Cherub-free at last.
Cherub-free, there were some cherub pictures. They're not coming back then?
No.
Good. Well, do you know, I really, this is hopefully not scary, because all I want to do is this. White on the walls. But we will introduce colour, because I want some big wall panels. Some really bold colour. Now, this is the scary moment for me, because this paint company I just do not know. And it was all very well looking at my colours in England on my paint charts, and a bit scary when it came back over here. I don't know if I chose that one. I definitely wanted some kind of caramel colours and browns. Well, that's a shock for me.
Very nice, that's different.
And I don't seem to have got my blue. Oh, but I have got orange. Well.
We want to put some colour into the room, but sticking with natural colours. Some fabrics, some natural fabrics, say linen. Nothing too bright at all in here. That would scare Louise, definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
Rather expensive looking.
Expensive on £500 budget?
Yeah. Well,
looking.
Yeah.
You can have expensive
Get away
looking.
with that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm taking on board everything you're saying. I think we should get some colour into here. So I have a cunning plan. I thought rather than painting, just for a change, it would be quite fun to use wallpaper. What do you reckon?
That's the perfect sort of colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not convinced, are you?
Well, I've never wallpapered before, so...
Oh, well, now's your chance.
Now, there is one cloud in the horizon. Because of family commitments, our dear Handy Andy couldn't make it out to Tenerife. But there's still a fair amount of woodwork to be done, so I did a bit of ringing round and I found a volunteer. Not a handy man, though. A handy woman. Anna Ryder Richardson. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, OK? Do you think you're up to it?
Oh, yes, I've been reading the manual.
Don't think you're out here just to top up your tan, young lady, because that's
Would
not
I?
going to happen. And what's this?
It's my tool belt.
Tragic. OK, if you think you've got the job, you've also got the T-shirt. I do think you should at least wear this. We couldn't find the midriff version, but hey.
I'm not wearing that.
It's lovely.
I'll never get a tan in that.
So while both teams set to work for the day, Anna has been sent to the Ferreteria. That's the DIY store to you and me.
Now, what else we got? Screws. Never have enough screws. Couple of packets of those. Oh, I think that'll do it. Hockey stick beading. I have no idea what that is. One word I have learned in Spanish. Señore. Por favor. M-A-D-F-A.
NDF. Yeah.
MDF.
Please.
Lots of. Gracias.
It's going on all right, though. We're a little bit behind. We're not too bad.
What do you mean you're a little bit behind? You're not too bad.
Here you are. Big ears. Well, we are a little bit behind.
Are you?
Well, only because we've got to do 2 coats.
You're painting it white?
Yes. Well, it was dirty yellow. We didn't like that, did we, guys?
Not at all. Nice clean white.
Clean, cool, contemporary. This is where we're
I
coming
bet you
from.
went going to any house on this street, or it'll all be white. That's what you do in hot countries, isn't it?
It's
You
not
paint
just
it white.
We're not.
Add to it.
Exactly.
Ah.
See?
What
And
you
I
did
didn't indoctrinate Louise. This is what we want to do. Big, bold, coloured. No.
Feeling very sleepy.
Bold, coloured panels on the wall.
Oh,
that come
really?
out and yeah.
Grab you by the throat.
Grab you by the throat.
I like this pretty sort of light effect on the wall from the fan
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
We need the fan. It's
It has to be on all the time because it
Yes.
looks this way.
So now, tell me honestly, what do you think of these wardrobe doors?
Oh, basically, Graham, I
Plain.
think they're really plain and boring.
Yeah?
Need
Yep.
some sort of...
So tart them up. I think the thing we could do is to cut out this centre panel and to introduce some fretwork onto it. What do you think?
Yep, good idea.
Yeah, okay. So I've got this bit of fretwork, or several pieces of fretwork, and I thought we could put them where the original panels were.
Yeah.
On both of them, though?
On both of them, and bronze these, so they look like really old bronze.
OK, that's enough of that. Thank you very much. There's work to be done.
OK,
Up you get. Servers need covering. And we've got all this fabric from your local shops. And I thought blue with a little stripe of orange and a wider stripe of the caramelly browny colour.
And then blue again.
And then blue again. Full length, draping on the floor.
So blue, orange, caramel, blue.
Yeah.
Anna! You're getting quite into this, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm very into it, Graham.
OK, something else for you to get into. 4 of these doors, right? And I want this bit cut out. Yeah?
4.
4 doors, 3 more, so no mistakes.
Both panels, top and bottom.
You sure you're up to that?
No mistakes.
Absolutely.
No,
Okay.
I've been paying attention to
Right.
Andy. Pilot hole, jigsaw all the way around, out it pops.
Perfect, right. Now, if you can do that, I'm just going to get some lunch. It is such a nice day outside. It's fabulous.
Graham!
So, no sunbathing for Anna then, because there's not only Graham's doors to do. She's also got those wall panels to cut out for Linda.
Excuse me. Coming through.
Oh, Miss Richardson, nice to see you.
Barker.
With my panels.
My M-E-D-D-F-E.
Is that what it is? Oh, right. These are very nice, yes. They're only half the way there, though. Guys, do you want to come over and have a look at these panels? Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Did a good job, Miss Richardson. But I need them to come away from the wall, some of them. So I need battens on the back. Yeah, 2x1 battens, 3x1 battens. Some of them need to be about this
You
far
may have
away.
said.
Some of them there.
Oh, so it's all going to be...
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely, don't you think?
Yeah.
Lovely. And
So-
painted?
Oh yeah, we'll paint them. So if you get me them battens, I'll be even more joyfully happy.
Right, here you are. Battens,
But good start. I like the start.
Cream paint. We need cream paint, right?
I'm sure we got loads.
Yes, well, we haven't. We've only got white paint because there's been a bit of a communications problem with the local DIY store. So, white paint, but it's solvable because I've just got some acrylic colorizer. So I'm just going to add a little
What
bit
colour?
of that. It's brown, your favourite, brown. Just add a little bit of that in there. We'll mix it up, and you'll end up with... You said to me you wanted this
Stripy
room
brown.
cream. Don't give me a hard time. You said cream. You wanted it all neutrals.
It's more neutral than just cream.
Don't you worry. It'll be fine.
And you're going to say you've only got one of those as well.
Of course.
So if you mark panel 1, 1-inch block. I'll mark panel 2, 3-inch block.
I'm here.
You're a block marker.
Mistress.
You're a block marker.
I think you might need this, though, because you
Yeah.
want them straight, don't you?
We do.
Really? Can't find my pencil, so I'm improvising with a bit of chalk.
Excellent.
Okay. So, are you happy there?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, I'm coming in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, it's ever so big, isn't it?
It is rather.
Oops!
Donk. Okay.
Right. That's... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Over to you a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Now what?
Now you take your spirit off. Whoops.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Hold the panel where it is.
Oh, it moved.
You don't actually have to measure them
Oh.
now.
What? No, we measure the blocks.
As long as we know where the blocks are going, then when we fix the boards to the blocks, then they've got to be level.
He's pretty clever, your Paul, isn't he?
I knew that.
Hit him with that.
You knew that.
We knew that.
I'm just waiting for someone to spot it.
3 o'clock, and next door, Richie's painting some Louvre shutters, while Graham is still faffing around with the cream paint.
Now, this is the most pleasant way I can think of spending an afternoon in Tenerife, mixing up poo-coloured paint.
It's still no different.
It's no difference at all. It's kind of gone grey.
Should we just stick it on and see
Slap
what it looks
it
like?
on.
Because it might look brown if it's
Yes,
going on to
slap
brown
it on,
anyway.
Slap it on. That's what I say. In doubt, slap it on.
I'll let you try first.
Just
then.
do a little tester. It won't look anything like this when it's got its wax on it.
That's white.
It's very white, isn't it?
It's the middle of the afternoon and the red team are having no problems with their colours. The panels are all up and being painted already. But down the road, not everything is going quite so smoothly.
Oh, Anna! It's terrible!
Just caught it with my thumb.
You have such long nails and more clothes on, it would help.
Have you got any paint that colour?
No, just do another piece. I can't believe you did that.
Stupid idea anyway.
And
Do you want it everywhere?
Yep.
What, all around the room?
Yep. Why don't you just take your nails and go somewhere else? Andy would have done that.
Now, Jo, don't worry. I know.
Do I look
I
worried?
know you're worried about this because this is the bed cover, which is kind of important to the room. Okay. Now, just to sort of make it a little bit more unusual, I thought it might be nice to do a border fabric on it. So, like a piece this wide, which goes around here.
In what?
In a sort of dark, kind of dupian, right? Or, when we were discussing this before, you did suggest to me a kind of green.
Yeah.
And I've got this, which is a junk shop find, but I do think this is rather lovely. It's beautiful silk
That one's
velvet.
nicer.
If we just cut this and had it
Just as a
going
border
around the
the
border,
edge.
don't you think this is rather fabulous?
And that's my job,
And that's all your job, but I might
Lovely.
get Carol to help you.
if you would.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't think so. I'm quite happy wallpapering, thank you.
How's it going?
How does it look?
Looks brilliant, actually. It's lovely colours. Beautiful.
No, regardless of the colours though, what do you think about the technique and the
Superb, superb.
That's the right thing to
Professional
say.
job.
Would you hire us?
Possibly.
But not for wallpapering.
Paul has already sanded and lime waxed the kitchen cupboard doors, so these aluminium panels are the finishing touch.
How's that look?
That looks good to me.
Yep.
I'll pull back the protective plastic. And we'll leave it overnight to go off. Oops. Ooh. Wow. It's certainly high tech. We'll clean up those edges. Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Very modern, isn't it?
It is. Ultra modern.
Ultra modern. Do you think they'll approve?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
You don't know?
I think so.
It's 6 o'clock, and for a change, it's not me at the sewing machine. While next door, Linda has headed for the hills in search of volcanic rocks.
So, end of your first day is handy Anna.
Oh no.
Easy as you thought.
Do you know, I love that man.
You're never going to be nasty to him again.
Never, ever, ever.
This hasn't even been too bad. There's not been that much to do for you, has there?
I've been doing masses. I've broken nails, I've got cuts on my legs.
I wasn't asking what you were doing to your personal appearance. I meant to the 2 rooms. Do you like them? Oh, you don't want to say you can't say, I suppose not. I suppose not.
It's early anyway.
Okay. Do you think they'll like them? The people who live in the houses.
Do you know, I haven't dared talk to them because I'm not used to going in both houses, so I'm just terrified I'm going to say something about what I've been doing. So I've just been going, all right?
All right?
Am I all right?
Oh, for goodness sake. What do they think this is? Mills and Boone?
Well, I have to say it, Anna. You've done well there with that wallpaper.
Even
It's a
them
bit good.
2 bits you did as well, quite
Yeah, all right. Now, look, lots more to do.
Oh, right, okay.
Shutters, those louver shutters, okay? We've got to somehow, between us, get them up there on that wall.
Okay.
So if we can try and get those done before lunch, that would be great.
This is a bit of a volcanic story on the coffee table. Do you approve?
Yes.
It's bits of Mount Tidy, I think.
All right.
Bits of volcanic
Looks like it,
pumice
doesn't
stone. But I thought this was rather nice.
It is certainly different, isn't it? It's
Do you think they'll like it?
Yeah.
Have you thought about what's going on in your house? I'm trying not to. I think you should. Day 2 and all that. Of course, I've been there, haven't I?
Well, the roof is still on, isn't it?
The roof's on.
But nothing else.
Well, what would be your worst?
That colour.
That colour would be your worst nightmare.
Yeah. I don't like orange at all. Or brown, really.
I know what you mean.
Uh-oh. I'm quite pleased with how this is going so far. I mean, I don't want exactly the same in my house, but as long as my cherubs are still there.
I think the cherubs will be long gone.
Get lost, they better not be.
They will.
I want some nice, just a nice cosy feel when I go back in. Nothing modern. I don't want modern. Absolutely not. I want something old-fashioned.
So Anna's sanded down some nice, cosy, old-fashioned plastic laminate for them.
Yes, it took ages.
Oh, it's fantastic. It just looks like frosted glass.
Brilliant effect. So,
Really, really nice. Screens. I need 2 screens. One for the TV and a
Right.
slightly higher one to hide computer area.
Screens that fold.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 panels for each screen.
Yep.
I've got you some 3x1 timber for
Right.
the frame.
Chop that up.
And then I want holes drilled into this.
Little holes.
Big holes. I've got you a hole cutter.
Great.
Parallel holes. Probably 8 on each part
Okay,
of
just
the
sort
screen.
of.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah?
Time?
As quick as you can. We've got loads
Okay.
to do. Loads to do.
Thanks, Linda.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. I think I need a pull.
Lunchtime, and Richie is still painting those shutters, this time with a crackle glaze effect. Oh, I must say, I don't think Anna's quite got Andy's touch with the power tools.
There's not much of a screw head left, but anyway.
But I think she deserves her own Handy Anna t-shirt all the same.
Now, I thought it would be great to get some images in the room to use sort of local foliage and so on. What do you reckon?
Carry on.
But, obviously, I can't frame that. So, what I thought we could do is using the sun to use a photosensitive paper and actually imprint that image onto a piece of paper. What do you think?
Yeah.
I have never done this before.
I've never seen it or heard of it
This could
before.
be a complete disaster, but we'll have a go. Now, this is called printing out paper, and it's photosensitive. And the theory behind it is that basically what you do is you take a sheet of it, you pop an image on. Perhaps you want to choose some nice bits of foliage. I think that one's quite good, don't you? Do you like that one?
Yep,
Okay.
and that one.
Okay, fine.
Definitely not that one.
Then what we'll do is we'll just sandwich that in there, leave it out in the hot sunshine, and the theory is...
For how long?
I don't know. Do you know it's already doing it? Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
The idea is great. A bit of rock to hold a test tube for a flower. But actually, I thought it was pumice stone. It's not pumice stone, it's too hard, so my drill isn't going through. I've got a construction site down. They're building a hotel at the end of the garden. It's not the calm, peaceful environment that I've created.
I don't know how to tell you this.
What?
This is really minor problem stuff.
My rock?
The room.
What's wrong with it?
It's modern.
Yeah.
She hates modern.
But that's not what they told me.
I know.
They want
That's what she told
cool, contemporary, blocks of colour, light, airy.
I know. She said she liked country cottage, a bit of England.
Oh my lord.
Splash, splash.
Okay.
Result!
Like David Bellamy.
Lovely.
Yeah, it kind of looks good there. And this screen here.
Anna, any luck with those doors?
Just stick it on top.
Go, 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 go. Hey! That's not the right shape. That one. That one.
Just make a little room for
Millennium.
you. Ooh.
Okay, so they can go there. Anna!
Time's up. What will Paul and Louise make of their new orange bedroom? And what will Richie and Joe make of Linda's white millennial minimalism?
Well, it looks very upmarket to me.
And that's what they wanted,
They did.
upmarket. So Hope have given them that.
You've given them upmarket and you've given them orange upmarket.
Just don't, because I had no idea that she hated orange
Mm.
until Anna very kindly informed me after we put all the wallpaper up last night.
She would, wouldn't she?
So, I mean, I'm afraid it was a bit late then.
We'll just smooth over that then.
Exactly.
It's pricey looking. So what pricey items are there in here?
Well, I suppose one of our extravagances was the actual wallpaper, because it was $6.99 a roll. And also the Jolly fretwork panelling was quite expensive. It comes from about £26 a sheet.
Anything else?
Well, I was really impressed with the bronzing kit that we used, which was $14.99, and a little went an awfully long way. So that was a great bargain, I felt. And I love that lamp, which was a garden centre pot, which we've adapted, and I found the shade in the basement.
The budget was, she says, there's scrubbed a little bit of paper, 125,000 pesetas.
Oh,
And
what's
you
that?
spent, well, it's £500. You spent 123,000 pesetas. So that brings us to £496 and 1p.
Excellent.
Okay, it's a bit different now. Open your eyes.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
It's fantastic.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, I love it.
You love it?
I absolutely love
I think
it.
this is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
What do you love about it?
It's produced my I'm overwhelmed, I really am. Absolutely overwhelmed. Oh, I love it.
You like
Absolutely
the walls?
gorgeous. Oh, I love them.
You said you hated orange, Esther. Give me
Yeah,
the
but
fright
it's
of my
not
life.
bright orange. It's not like luminous orange.
It was as close to the orange as you were sewing at the
Oh
time. as
god,
we
it's
could.
gorgeous. Oh, I love the shutters as well. And those cabinets look amazing. I can't
Yep,
believe
they come
it.
up really well.
Wow.
You've got little
All-
fret, can
all
you see the
furniture's
doors there?
the
Fretwork doors.
Oh, I love it. I think it's
That's
absolutely fantastic.
it's
I
absolutely-
really do.
Anything you would change?
Can you come back next week and do the rest of the house?
Well, this will be interesting, Linda.
It was certainly
Because
will.
it's apparently way off the mark.
I know. Well, thanks. You told me, but you know, I was too far in. I'm just.
You were too long down that road, weren't you?
I just don't know where to go when you're doing that chat.
Okay, it was 125,000 pesetas you had to spend.
Oh,
so what
was
have you
it?
been spending your little pesetas on?
A lot of it went on the aluminium that I used to cover my nice modern kitchen doors and my breakfast bar. That was £42. Don't know how many pesetas.
In the UK, you brought that over.
Yes, yeah.
Is that your favourite thing?
Well, I like my pumice as well. All the pumice stone came from the mountain,
So
you know,
it's
and they're lying on the beach.
Bakshi free.
Yeah, and I love, because I got the big piece behind us with the test tubes, they were 60p each.
125,000 pesetas, what you had to spend,
Right.
and you spent 113,365.
Oh.
So,
So I'm under.
in local terms, or our local terms, that was £452 and
Oh,
50 pence.
Great!
Well done.
Good!
Glad something's going your way.
Yeah, if
At
it-
last.
Only the budget.
Okay, open your eyes.
Oh my god! Oh, it's really
Back to white. It's back to white.
Really what?
It's really modern. No.
You said you didn't like modern. They said you did like modern.
No, it's too
Orange.
arty.
You said something about orange.
And I definitely said I hate the aluminium and the steel.
I actually quite like the work.
I like the
colours.
worktop. It looks
I like
nice
that.
because there's no clutter, but
Yeah.
it's too white. No, and the curtains are horrible. No, I really hate it.
You really hate it. Did you discuss it beforehand?
I hate modern. I absolutely hate modern. I wanted it cosy, and it's not.
The white tables are disgusting.
Yeah, that is foul.
So you don't like the panels on the walls?
They come off easy.
And I put them up to
They're
probably.
not too bad, to be honest. The panels on the wall.
They're
Not too
horrible.
bad.
It
No,
looks
they're
like
not too
someone's
bad.
coming through from the other side.
A big.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Hello.
Hi.
horrible. It's really, really, really,
White.
really horrible. Do you like yours?
I love mine.
Yeah.
Superb.
That's it from us for 1999. Nothing like going out with a bang, eh? Join us again next year on Changing Rooms. Bye-bye. I think that's my plane. I think I really have to go, and it's been really nice meeting you guys. Bye-bye.
You were great, fantastic. But,
Yeah, where did this come from?
I made it looks great, doesn't it? You really suit it. Put them away, love. Anyway, I'd like to see you next year. Okay, here's your tickets. Here's your passport, Linda. Put these on. If you hurry up, we'll be able to make it off the sign.
oh no! Oh no!
For a step-by-step guide to achieving the Moorish look, go to BBC Online at www.bbc.co.uk/changingrooms.
Nelson Mandela is building his dream house in the village where he grew up.
But what he doesn't know is we're in beautiful South Africa.
To give his garden the ground force treatment.
His wife's in on it.
When he was in prison, he tried to have a garden.
His friends are in on it.
From childhood, he was interested in gardening.
And we've got to come up with a garden fit for one of the greatest leaders of the 20th century.
Ground Force Mandela Special goes to South Africa, Sunday at 8:15 on BBC One.
Paddling. A time like this.
A bit of drama and a lot of running.
It's just like nothing else that we deal with.
No. They're not so cuddly as I thought.
What a buzz. The heat today was just incredible.
Join Truder and Steve on safari in a brand new series.
It was complete action, wasn't it?
It was very hectic.
Vets in the Wild, 4th of January on BBC One.
A Miss Sweden who became a screen icon, Anita Ekberg, is the Arena Blonde on BBC Two in a moment. Kevin's Guide to Being a Ghastly Teenager, spots and all. Harry Enfield's on BBC One after Springtime in Dibley.